Welcome back, Universe, to Tom and Mark Off the Rails, bonus episode 14. First ever 14th bonus episode.
Sweet. Coming to you live from Highland Towers in Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
Yep. And go to our webpage. Click on Amazon. Buy some shit.
Yeah, support the page. Support us without having to spend any money. It's a great way everybody
So
wins.
we're actually making money now. My mom can stop crying because I dropped out of medical school to be a radio. Yes, she is very happy about that. Oh, my son was going to be a doctor. Now he's some dick on the radio.
I didn't want some free radio
dick
host
jokes.
Guy.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, here's some free nipple facts. Anybody want to know about nipples? Mao?
I was wondering about
I
nipples.
love nipples. So
You love nipples?
Let's hear it.
There is a nipple rule. Did you know that? A universal nipple rule between species.
Really?
Humans have 2 nipples, which means normally we will only have 1 child, but a mutation can occur and we can have 2. So dogs will have a certain amount of nipples, and you basically, without mutation or anything, you're supposed to have as many children in a litter as half of your nipples. Huh. Did not know that, eh?
No.
Fun fact.
Cool nipple rule. Universal nipple rule. And men have nipples because when we start out as fetuses, we are all of female at first.
Estrogen.
So then you get the signals from the Y chromosome, and it turns your clit into a dick and your ovaries into balls and sends all the other signals. So we have nipples because we start out as a female first. So
Sweet.
there you go.
I knew that.
Yep. Yeah.
For a whole nother reason.
So as long as we're talking about nipples, let's get into this topic. This one is, I already brought a buck.
Oh, okay, we're doing this.
No.
We're doing this. Okay.
It's breaking a taboo.
What do you guys think about now they are allowing transgender people to do whatever Olympic event they want?
Oh, God.
There you go.
They're
You know what?
To sign up for
I personally, I don't really care one way or another how you want to live, but I really don't give a shit what anyone says. There's male and female, period.
right.
Okay.
There isn't more genders.
XY.
Kiss my
XX.
ass if you disagree.
There you go.
Well, it was a year or two ago. I saw a weightlifting event. It was a women's only event, and I don't think I won first. The person won first or
Yeah.
second place. It was a recently transgendered woman who was previously a man. So recently, she still very much resembled a man. Those kind of changes come slowly with hormone replacement therapy. But this guy, this girl, cleaned up. Yeah, well, that's they. They cleaned up, and
Very dancing on tiptoes here.
yeah, this is such a hot button issue because,
Mhm.
like, I'm all for personal liberty. I don't care what people want to do.
Right.
But when it starts encountering other people's lives, for an example,
Because they
Olympics.
make money.
If you've been training to be a
If you get
female weightlifter your whole life, and now someone comes along who was born with different muscle mass and
Mhm.
like men and women have different style muscles. Women tend to be smaller and more
We are
toned.
sexually dimorphic species.
So it's not a level playing field.
No. And, that person, say, in Uzbekistan, if they get a bronze medal in the Olympics, they may be on Wheaties boxes in their country and living a whole awesome life. If they take 4th place because a man joined and knocks them off the podium, that could be a big career move, just by letting a man in.
You know what? It should just stick to male and female, and just like anything else.
XY
Talk about
chromosome.
you talk
XX.
about freedom to do whatever you want. If it's really such a interest for people that are transgenders, whatever, to compete, start your own fucking organization. Do your own
If
thing.
you want to be an Olympic caliber athlete, you're already sacrificing so many things in your life. There was a girl in my class in high school who was some highfalutin tennis player. She won state or something. How many times were we out partying, eating pizza and junk food, and she was off training and eating really healthy food? She sacrificed all those things so she could be a top tier athlete. I was like, if you're if you're Olympics, world class athlete, you're probably going out even less,
I can take 8th
sacrificing even more
in
things.
the men's category, but if I just say I'm a woman, here
Well,
comes
there's
the
that.
gold medal.
I'm just saying, like, and then you want to transition on top of that, that's just a sacrifice you have to make of holding off on the transition until you finish competing. Like Caitlyn Jenner. Wait till you're all done. You're not doing whatever sport it is.
Right.
Do whatever you want
Go
then.
for it.
But they're saying for the standards now, Like, you don't even have to have gone through the
The
operation.
surgery is what the
Yeah,
big thing
Just
was.
say,
transgender doesn't mean necessarily someone who is transitioning.
right.
It also includes people who are gender fluid and people who just don't identify as one of the two sexes. Oh, I'm a third sex. I'm
they're letting-
sexless.
A man who's identifying as a woman.
You know what
sign
that's
up
called?
as a woman.
And if we want to go all sciencey on it, we could even just change it to, oh, this is the XX chromosome competition.
XY
This is
chromosome.
the XY chromosome competition.
That's how you should get into
There
bathrooms.
are some men who are XXY. It's a rare.
That is
thing.
called Klinefelter syndrome.
Yeah.
And
Is
then
that
there
named
is
after you?
another syndrome called super female when you're XXX. So, on Off the Rails, we are against letting anyone go into any competition they want.
It's unsporting.
It's ridiculous.
There's
Yeah.
a reason that they have male and female events separated. Otherwise,
Molly,
they'd
you're
all
a
be
sexist.
unisex. I don't have a problem with, do what you want, but
I know, I'm
there's
sure.
a reason that they have them separated because there are differences.
I just think when you're
It's
dealing
just not
with the
fair.
Olympics, it can be monetary, and now you're dealing with somebody's livelihood.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's not fair.
Someone's trained hard to be in that category,
Yeah.
and you're going to have someone come in and overstep you because they're
Right.
allowing men to come into women's sports and stuff
Right.
like that. That's
It could end women's sports altogether
correct.
just by allowing it. Like, why? If you're going to let men and women compete in the same,
Why
then
try?
all women's sports are going to be gone. We're not going to have a woman category because,
I don't get why
It's
it's
just
so hard
distributed.
for everybody to just agree on one thing. We're
Yeah.
anatomically different, men and women.
it is
Hormones,
true.
we're different.
We are
It's a
different
fact. If you're more testosterone dominant, obviously you're male, you're going to be stronger.
and live shorter.
Yeah.
There's other facts that, it's not always great to be a man. We're going to die.
No. But you know what?
We're going to
They're
fucking
just-
die way quicker, man.
They're just simple facts too, and there's why even argue it? Who cares? Women tend to be better nurturers than men, right?
They have better
Yeah.
dexterity in their hands.
I have a 7-month-old daughter, and my wife has way more patience than I do
Yeah.
when it comes to crying babies.
Why do you think
I try
that is?
so hard, but I'm bending over backwards to
Yep.
throw this
Because
kid off the roof.
evolutionary,
I feel the same way.
there is an evolution thing to that. Men are not as nurturing because it makes more sense to destroy the child so the woman breeds again. That is dead serious. That's
No,
why the male
it's
bear
true.
cubs eat the cubs, because it might not be their cub. But if I eat it, and then the female's willing to breed again, so there was an evolution advantage to not
Throw
being
babies
nurtured.
off roofs.
Yeah, fuck this.
For the record, I love my
Michael
babies.
Jackson. Just dangle them.
Yeah,
Over the balcony.
Michael
My
Jackson.
house from a place of love.
Oh,
All right, Mark, what do we got? We got one of them cool games I
Sure,
wanted
we
to
can try one of these rando question games that I've accumulated over the years.
These are fun.
This is from a game called Would You Rather.
Oh, yeah. I would.
All right. Would you rather be surfing 15 yards from shore and see a great white shark 30 yards away and coming towards you, or be snowshoeing down a hill 20 yards from the lodge and see a grizzly bear 30 yards away coming towards you?
shark.
You'd have to
Yeah.
be in the water and see a shark coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Shark's more likely to veer off a different way. Bear, he'll fuck you up.
Well, if you're between a bear and its cubs,
You're done.
that's a death certificate
screwed.
right there.
I don't know. I think I'm just... You got footing on land. I can't do shit in the water.
Yeah,
I'm
but you're
I can't
snowshoeing.
swim. Can't
snowshoeing.
fast.
Yeah, but you're on the
It's like
land.
you're
You're not running
snowshoeing.
from
Yeah,
that bear.
Snowshoeing.
Oh, so you don't have foot.
So you're awkward either way.
Oh, I'm fucked either way. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So
I
it's
think...
essentially like, would you rather die by a shark attack or would you die by getting eaten?
Well, in The
off by a
Revenant,
grizzly?
he battled off the bear,
That's
I guess.
True. That's
I'd still
true.
take a shark.
You take a
The
shark.
Revenant, the historical documentary filmed in real time.
Yeah. Oh, that was a brutal scene.
I enjoyed that movie, but I love that kind of man versus nature.
How
type
did you enjoy
movies.
that movie?
I love Tom Hardy. He's a great actor.
Okay, but
he's the bad
Leonardo
guy.
DiCaprio won an award for it, and all he did was literally get fucking tied to a board and carried around the whole movie. He didn't even act. It just...
I didn't say I liked Leo in it.
And that's
Okay.
all it took. That's all it took for him to finally get the Oscar.
Right, and there's so many other movies that
Just get
Right.
the shit ripped out of him by a bear and tied to a stretcher.
Boom, here's your Oscar, man.
And look pissed off.
90 minutes, he couldn't even crawl. He was so fucked up. Oscar. What? You guys ain't even trying. All right, I may have to go with the bear. Maybe I can roll down a hill and with their legs, the hind legs. They can't really run down a hill or something.
I think you're
I'm
better off
fucked
with
in
the
the
bear.
water.
I got, you know what? Speaking of, it's on topic, but off topic. It's a good story.
Hey,
though.
off the rails. That's show, man.
This was crazy. We were in Florida this last March, and my wife's sister's boyfriend Ryan, him and I went on a fishing, just the two of us with a charter guy. So at the end of it, we said we wanted to catch a shark. Right? Who wants to do that? No. We were like, we want to catch a shark. So we came into the area, like not on shore, but close to, because this charter, he knows the whole area and all that good stuff. So we're sitting out there and we're chumming with fish, cutting fish up, throwing them all over the place. Probably 15, 20 minutes into throwing multiple buckets of bleeding dead fish all over the place. We see a boat comes flying through, like right by us. We're talking like 30, 40 yards away. And there's people parasailing above.
Oh.
So,
Get your cameras out.
so this is the worst part. And these people didn't even know this. There was a line that was running through the water from another boat, so everyone was yelling for this boat to stop. So they came to a stop. Somehow it killed their motor, and the people that were parasailing came falling down into the water. They're 30 yards away from us in the water trying to pull this parasail off of them. Have no idea that we're chumming fish all over around here. So there's shark. We saw them around. There's shark all over in the area.
Did you talk to these people at all?
No.
Because I can't help but wonder if they would see the chum from the sail in the sky.
Yeah,
I
all
don't
these
know.
people are thinking is, I wish I was on
A boat
snowshoes
with a red trail coming off
with a
of
bear
it.
coming at me.
The whole time I was like, I wanted to yell to them, get the hell out of the water. But at the same time, I was like, I think they're better off right now, not realizing
Not
that
knowing,
there's shark
yeah.
all around
They'll
them.
stay calm.
Yes.
They'll
Yeah,
probably
they
be more
won't
efficient.
splash.
They'll
But
panic.
I felt bad for those
Probably
people.
drowned in the
Shit their
parachute.
pants.
I felt bad for them. I was like, this.
How they're chumming the water.
So, Tom, we talked last week. You're going bear hunting
Yep.
soon.
Yes.
So, what do you do if the bear charges you?
He's in a tree.
You in a tree stand?
I'll be in a tree
What
stand.
if the bear starts climbing the tree?
I know, it's going to get a fucking bow to the face. I'm
How
going to
many arrows are you
fucking
going to have with
So
you?
antagonize
a
it.
plenty.
As many as you can carry?
We are also bringing a gun for the tracking part of it.
Little 22. Pew, pew, pew.
No, a fucking 12 gauge shotgun. This the fucking ends now gun. This is the business end.
So if you do end up using the shotgun, is your bear tag still good for another
Yeah.
bear?
You can use a bow or a shotgun. Well, not for another bear, but
Oh, okay. So it's not like you have to kill the bear with the bow. And this would be
No.
a self-defense kill if you were
it's
attacked.
coming right for me. No, so I will, yes, have a shotgun. There
Okay.
will be guns along. I may sound like a badass going with a bow, but trust me, I'm not fucking dumb. I do know that I need to have a gun too. We're gonna
Just
make
picture
sure.
you and Molly in the woods, like you're Katniss Everdeen and Peeta romping through the woods hunting a bear.
Hunting a bear.
Little
Yeah.
Hunger Games scenario.
Naked and afraid.
Ooh, I would not do that show.
Oh,
That show's absurd.
especially
Yeah.
this time of year.
Yeah.
19
Wisconsin's
degrees outside.
naked and
Naked
afraid
and
in
afraid.
Wisconsin.
Especially if cameras are on you.
Yeah,
dude.
it's 20 minutes.
I
you-
can stay
you're
tried as
good.
is, man. No, it's cold. Nah.
Don't worry. Just have the guys with the Viagra collar.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
That's
You'll be hard
yeah.
as a rock the whole time.
full fledged.
Like, this dude has had a boner for 7 days, man. I'm pulling the
I just
pin.
love nature. What can I say?
I can't imagine trying to climb a tree naked.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, like, cause I get my legs all up in there and
Well, you're a hairy dude. So, I mean,
only
you're gonna
below
have-
the belt. I'm pretty hairless up top.
What?
I got the curse too.
My butt is like
I've
covered in hair.
you've mooned me.
Yes,
You look like you are
but my
wearing
chest and back
Bigfoot
really not that hairy.
costume
by comparison.
pants.
My arms, my legs, got it bad. The rest of me's fine.
Yeah, all right.
Jesus.
Looks like a guy's running around in a half Bigfoot costume. All right, what else we got there, Mark? Another Would You Rather. I think that one went pretty well. So we're
All right.
we're,
Would you
we're
rather
distraught.
be stranded in the middle of the desert with a small container of bottled water, or with a black umbrella?
It depends on the clothing situation, I would think.
Naked.
Naked?
naked.
I'll take the bottled water.
You need water, right?
Yeah, you need water.
You can
bro.
dehydrate even faster without cover.
But I feel like I'm doing something when I'm drinking it, like I'm helping.
Right.
That's
Not
tough.
only that too, but you just piss into the bottle again, and you can do that up to like 2 times, I think, to stay hydrated.
I think
and
it's 0 times.
well,
it's better than nothing.
It's better than
nothing.
I don't know, man. The ketones and the salt content, that's what your kidneys do. They take salt out of your system. So,
But is it
Now
better
you're
than just dehydrating?
I would say if you chugged 4 gallons of water and had really clear pee, it might be okay. But if you're dehydrated in the desert, you're going to get like yellow, stinky.
Well, first time
Horrible
around, assuming you're in perfectly good health and now you're in the desert, your plane
Naked.
crashed or something.
Okay.
Naked, obviously.
Naked.
So
Yep.
you're probably perfectly
And afraid.
hydrated. So that first defecation, whatever, is going to be...
That's probably, you're not
Clear.
thirsty at that time. You're not just drinking piss to drink piss.
No, but I'm
Right?
just saving it.
Yeah.
I would be playing the long haul. Like, I'm in the desert. I don't know how long
You
I'm being
can't,
here.
dude. Saving it is a bad idea because the bacteria in there will turn your piss into ammonia.
Yeah.
It's not fresh piss. It's the bacteria, the fermentation of
There's
it
something
that
you're-
turns it into bad.
There's something you're supposed to do where you like dig a hole and use. I forget how you do it, but there's a way
Sand
you can.
filtration,
No, you can
distillation.
extract like moisture from it. Like I don't remember how they do it, but
I think you got to put a blanket over it and let the evaporation, like a rock on top.
And then when pull it up and then like wring it out.
Yeah, then you get some. I don't know. Is there no other shade? It's just a desert, no tree, no
It
nothing.
says desert, so I assume
Desert,
your
okay.
standard
I'm
like
guessing.
Sahara desert.
Break a cactus over and put it over your head.
I'll take the
Some sort of
umbrella.
shade.
So when I know I'm about to die, I could just stab myself
Plus,
in
you
the
could
neck.
like use it to signal if another plane flies by.
But it's a
Moving
black
around.
umbrella. That's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Give me a white
You
one.
Imagine
can touch
touching
it.
that
You got a
thing.
handle.
Is it like the penguin? I can-
Yes, it is the penguin umbrella.
I want Mary Poppins umbrella
Yeah,
so I can
I'm
just
just- I'm
fly
just
out
gonna
of
fly
there.
out of
So that is a
Get out of there,
parasol.
man.
Parasol, sorry.
Same thing.
I have to say, I would not be in that situation in the first place.
That's not the point of the game, Molly.
But if I was, it wouldn't matter because I would die either way.
Actually, women retain water better than men. So
Yeah,
if
they
you
have
would
extra
constantly
layer of
drive in
fat.
the
Better
desert,
chance.
Not me.
he's
You're
going to
fine.
die first.
I get
The curse of being a
Dehydrated.
man.
Yep, you always die first. Fucking women. But at least I can crush you in tennis, and it'll count in the Olympics.
Before I die, we could play a quick round of tennis.
All right, give us another one there, Mark. This is great. I love it. This is
Would
fun.
you rather have to try to elude the pursuit of Wonder Woman or Batman?
Oh, Batman will be way easier than Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You think it'd be easy to elude Batman?
Over Wonder Woman? Who has
Yeah.
superpowers?
Wonder Woman has
Yeah,
powers.
It's fucking Batman. He's the ultimate
She's
detective.
given
man.
powers by every Greek god. She has, like, way badass powers.
Like with lasso of truth. What's she gonna do?
She's gonna lasso the fucking truth out of you.
Yeah, exactly.
She's gonna lasso the hair off your ass.
Sign
David's
me up
just
for
a
that.
rich, pretty boy with gadgets.
Yeah.
That one's too easy.
Yeah, that one was.
So everyone agrees you'd rather elude Batman?
Mhm.
The greatest detective ever?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, fuck Sherlock Holmes. Batman's better? Come on. What has he solved? Through detective work.
Sherlock
His
Holmes?
parents are dead, I
No,
guess.
Batman,
Batman.
compared to Sherlock Holmes.
Ah,
Sherlock Holmes is way better.
which Sherlock Holmes? There's countless iterations.
Ah.
we talking
Well,
the
which
new
Batman, dickwad?
Christian Bale, the only Batman, or Kevin Conroy, the only other
Oh,
Batman.
Ben Affleck.
No, fuck
He's the
Ben
best
Affleck.
Batman.
I was actually really impressed
I
with how he
didn't
portrayed.
hate it as much as I thought I would.
Exactly. Yeah. I was
And
really
that's how
impressed.
you know he's a good actor, when you don't hate it.
I don't
As
mind
bad as
Ben
you-
Affleck.
As,
I think
as
he's a
bad
good
as I thought I
director.
was gonna hate it.
I loved Argo. I'd rather see Batman,
That's
Ben
super.
Affleck direct a Batman film than be in it.
Yeah. I don't know. He wasn't Batman in that movie anyway.
Superman versus Batman or whatever. That
Yeah.
movie
He
sucked.
was shooting everybody.
That movie
It's one of
sucked.
Batman's rules. I don't shoot people. He's
Zack
fucking
Snyder's
blasting
a terrible
everybody.
director. There, I said it. Sorry.
Oh.
Throw down.
He was better in Justice League than he was in Batman.
Yeah, the
versus
new
Superman.
Justice League.
Okay.
Justice League, he did a really good job.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Zack Snyder directed both, but he left Justice League at the last minute, and they brought in Joss Whedon, who directed The Avengers, and he kind of
Fucking
finished it up.
movie nerd.
This is what I follow. Sorry.
Fucking
I
nerd,
love making fun of
man.
the DC versus Marvel because I didn't grow up reading comic books, so I don't have a personal attachment to it. So I can easily say, "Fuck DC." Marvel is doing it perfectly.
Yeah, they're doing it a lot better.
Although, ironically, in the comic books, Marvel is struggling and DC is doing way better. Another
Nerd.
possible political issue here. Marvel Comics is trying to socially update the characters. Thor is a woman. Iceman is gay.
Oh,
Things like
and
that.
Iron Man's a
That.
woman now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Iceman's always
Fuck
been gay.
And the problem is,
Iron
like,
Man's a woman now.
I'm
8-year-old
sick of
boys
this.
aren't buying these comic books, so they're not
No.
selling. So
Well, I guess you got to appeal to the audience.
yes, your core audience needs to be 8-year-old boys. That you are a comic book. You know, sorry. DC is making Batman as it should be, making Superman as it should be, and they're selling books.
Yeah.
Whereas Marvel is trying to be the social justice crowd, and it's not working.
Which is the minority.
Well,
People think that that's the
Social
large
justice warriors,
crowd.
They don't
No,
spend
they're just
money on
louder.
things. They don't buy comic books.
Yeah, it's called
They don't do
mental
this shit.
illness. They don't stop yelling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now that I've pissed off half the universe.
Don't worry. There's still another half we can piss off.
Yeah. Back to Would You Rather. In a crowded movie theater, sit behind 3 very tall people, or in front of a group of loud giggling people.
Behind. I don't like the giggling. I don't.
Depends on the movie.
They all get hit either way. So
Yeah.
Because if it's a comedy, I don't mind the giggling.
Well,
If it's
a
appropriate
person can't
giggling.
handle or control being tall. It's not their fault that you sat behind them.
No, but as a short
You
person,
could always
fuck
lean
that
and
tall
find
guy.
a spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are being giggling
Sorry, Devan.
assholes. That's. Yeah.
It's just
Sorry,
like what
Devan.
I'm here.
All right. What else we got?
Well, I'm pre-reading
We're
it to
done.
make sure it's a
We're
good
done.
one.
Okay.
'Cause
No, we'll just
looked
hang
these
tight,
all.
man.
I
Don't
just
worry
pulled a
about
random
this.
card
Okay.
out. All right, get on the really good side of Bill Gates or on the really good side of the president of your choice of the United States.
President.
I'm going Bill Gates on that one. Money!
Yeah, I'd have to say Bill Gates too.
Bill Gates?
Plus, he's a
Money.
nerd. I think I could win him
Money,
over.
money.
Yeah, he can do anything, right? The president, you're always fucking. I wouldn't. No, Bill Gates. When you're hanging out with the president, you always know that there's a fucking red dot on you.
No,
If you
yeah.
make a fucking bad move, you are getting sniped. You always know somebody has a gun on you.
They say one wrong thing.
One wrong thing, I fucking hold a sneeze in, and they fucking drop me with a heart shot. Oh, sorry, I was just holding a sneeze in.
Just wanted to offer the president a beer.
Yeah, just trying to high five the president, man. Thought you had a knife. Yeah, yeah, the anxiety of hanging out with the president would just kill me.
Although if you picked one of the older presidents, like back before all the...
I was reading a story about Andrew Jackson. This person went to the White House and rung the doorbell, and Andrew Jackson just fucking answered.
Yeah, when he won his election, he had a big house party and just said, anyone who wants to come into the White House, come on in.
Boom!
And they just trashed the place.
He answered his own doorbell.
He answered his own doorbell.
Different
Oh,
time.
hey, how's it going? I'm fucking Andrew Jackson. What do you want? You're at my house, dude.
How you doing?
It's like different times, man. That was cool. Oh, Mark Storm cards are
Oh
all
my
around.
god, oh my god, oh my god. Would you rather be incredibly attractive physically, but exude an extremely bothersome odor, or be hideously unattractive, but have a scent that is irresistible?
Oh, I need to be Matthew McConaughey. That's
I'd rather go with the scent, because women aren't as shallow as men. So I think you could get away with it being ugly and smelling awesome.
I mean, not only that, but you can
Like
turn
cookies.
the lights off, you know?
Yeah.
that beauty is
Whereas
but
I
a
don't think a
light.
woman could get away with that.
No,
Being attractive and smelly. Or, yeah.
smelling good.
Yeah, or being unattractive
What's
and
the
smelling
best
good.
a woman has ever smelled to you? Do you even like perfume?
The
I'm
smell
not
of nothing. I don't like women who smell
You've never had?
odorously one way or the other.
Really?
I dated a girl who always was putting on scents, and it was because she was trying to cover up how bad she smelled. Because she worked at an ice cream place, and she often smelled of sour milk.
Oh, God.
So when I could smell that cucumber or whatever, she was spraying everywhere. I'm like, oh, you're just covering something up.
After whiff of curdled milk.
Yeah.
No, but every once in a while, you don't smell like just some perfume or something. You're like, holy shit, that's good. Never?
No, I do all the time.
I do. Yeah.
I do.
Not all the
Certain
time,
ones
like
you just
once a
get
year
sick
for me.
from it.
I don't get it often.
Well,
If I
see,
do, I
well,
can't
like-
really recall.
That's the beauty of working at the vape
I don't-
shop.
I don't
man.
get it.
You know, you get lots of females
Lots of
and whatnot
instant,
coming in,
hard-ons?
and you can just like,
Whoa.
yeah. I mean, you
Down,
know.
boy.
So I'm glad I stand behind the counter. You know. That
So
way
how
no one
long-
can see it?
How long does the odor hang in the air when you vape? If you smell like cookies, for example, how long are you going to smell like cookies after you do that?
That's a good question. I really don't know,
dissipates.
man.
It
I really
dissipates
don't know.
fast.
I think I've had an upside down stripper on me that I smelled some perfume and I know what she was covering.
Does it really smell like much in here? I smell like pizza.
I
And
smell pizza and everything. I really can't smell.
I'm still
Molly
getting over a
doesn't
cold,
wear
but
perfume.
I don't really smell anything.
Not really. I don't know.
Sometimes.
All right, so be good looking and stink, right? Be good looking and stink.
I'll take the unattractive. And
no,
smelling
unattractive and smelling good. That's what I'm.
That's what you want? You
Well,
want a
then-
fucking girl looking like sloth.
No, we want to be
No, it's
ugly
for
and
us.
smelling
It's
good.
for us.
We
being
want
ugly
her to
and
be
smelling
attractive
beautiful.
and not smelling anything.
Yeah, because I'm sensitive to smell. When I smell someone that stinks
And
like,
like I
shit, I
said,
can't. I
So
just.
you can always turn
Ugh.
the lights off, man. They don't have to see you. Just turn the lights off. Put a bag over your
Yeah,
head.
but a
whatever.
quick fucking hammer to the forehead and you will be smell blind.
Like get one of those swimmer's nose covers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Smell.
Those plugs. Oh, man.
Gross.
Would you rather have your name misspelt on your tombstone or have them erect the proper spelling on the wrong grave?
That's horrible no matter how you look at it.
I want to be cremated, so
Oh, why would you want to be cremated, dude? That's horrible. What if you
Why?
can still feel when you die?
there's no going back.
That's gonna fucking suck.
So you just want to be buried underground in a big metal box.
Yeah,
You can't even
I
go
want
back
to be.
to Earth.
I want a pyramid made out of baby teeth. I want to be erected
Cre-
and loved.
Cremated so your wife can throw you in a pot of chili. So you can tear that ass
Spread
up
the
one more
ashes.
time.
Like we all have deceased family members. How often do you go to the graveyard and visit and pour one out for your fallen homie? I never do because I never went to that place with that person. It means nothing to me. I would rather have my ashes spread at a fun park or somewhere I used to go to all the time. So now when my family member, they can go have a picnic or something at the park where
I want to
Grandpa
be
Mark's
put
ashes were
back
spread.
in the earth and become part of the earth. I don't want to be.
But you're not. They put
Convection-
you in a metal box. I have a friend who works for a graveyard place.
That'll rot soon.
You're
That's
trapped
fine.
in this metal box. You're not going back to Earth. You're
I
going to stay
will.
in that box so that box breaks down.
Yeah, and then I'll go back to earth.
You're
Tiny,
you're
dude.
still in that box now. You're not back
But
to
the
Earth.
box will break down.
Nowadays, though, you can still be cremated. They have these like little pot things.
Trees, right?
Well, yeah. You put your ashes in there,
Oh
and there's a little seed and whatnot. But yeah,
Turn
that
into a tree.
grows into
no,
a tree.
there's a whole like cocoon where you put your like fetal dead body and they plant a tree on top of you through.
I mean, you could do it that
Yeah,
way
I've
too.
seen that
but-
If you spread your ashes in nature, go back to Earth that way.
No, because all of your energy is now conducted up into the atmosphere, and it's not really. You just wasted all your energy when you could be giving it back.
I am
It's all.
giving
It's
it
just
back.
burned up
You get the
in the heat.
satisfaction of someone breathing in your ball dust when they're.
I guess if you guys smoked me, I'd be okay with that.
That's
Well,
for
that sounds
big
really
fat Tom.
unhealthy.
Yep. Fucking Devan's finally smoking me.
The way it was meant to be.
Awesome.
Gross.
All right. Mark is reading.
This is good radio right here.
This is great.
My grandpa was cremated and they didn't have the urn for him right away, and so his ashes sat in a box on the mantle.
Okay.
On like the plastic bag.
Well, and they finally got like the urn. My grandma died and she was cremated. They got the urn. They were going to put one in each, whatever. So they went to transfer his ashes,
Yeah.
and they were solid, like block form.
Clumps,
Like,
yeah.
they were solid, the shape of the box.
Probably from the moisture.
My grandma was cremated and they threw her body into a lake up north. Beautiful, right?
Nice.
Well, the lake shrunk like it was a drought, and they were walking on the shore, and they're like, what the hell is that? It's like bones and teeth and ashes right on the ground. Now you're walking on your mom. But yeah, like, oh, that was real beautiful. Chris and Carol. It was such a drought that the shoreline backed up, 50 yards. Like, oh. And then his girlfriend was hysterical because he didn't know what was going on. He bent down and picked it up and was like, what is this? The girl was holding like a little chunk of bone.
Oh my god.
And he's like, that's my mom. Oh, boom.
First date ideas.
Oh,
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I wanted
Probably
my
not getting
computer
laid
still
tonight.
so bad.
Probably not. There's a good chance.
So, okay. As a man, grow pink body hair and have a bald head, or have no body hair at all and a full head of pink hair.
I mean, I'm already bald, man.
Same here.
I'll
I'm
take
fine with it.
I'll take the pink body hair, dude. That's
Probably wouldn't even
cool.
notice it from that,
No.
from close
Yeah,
up.
but you'd have a pink beard.
I would shave that off.
I'd keep it, man. Breast cancer awareness all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a conversation
I would
starter.
do bald body and
Pink hair?
Yes.
I think I'd do
I
bald
hate
body and
hair.
pink hair.
I absolutely hate body hair.
So you wax?
I shave.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, then the
Electric?
pink body hair wouldn't be
What?
an issue.
Straight razor.
Okay. I shave my head sometimes with a razor, sometimes with electric, whatever's more convenient for me at the time. How do you shave your head?
I actually just got a new head shaver for Christmas, which is actually really cool.
Electric?
Hey man, it's cool. No, it's so it's got a little ball at the end of it, then a slot where you put your middle finger into it. So you're basically using these 3 fingers, and you're just essentially like going back and forth, getting everything, and it's like baby smooth. So
All right.
it's nice.
I just use
like
cheap
it.
Bics and I just hold them sideways.
Oh man, this is like way more comfortable, man. Because it's like you're getting a head massage at the same time.
Do you do it in the shower or do you use?
I just do it
lotion,
in
or-
front of the mirror.
I just do it in the shower blindly. I just feel for spots and I hit them.
Welcome to How to Be Bald with Mark and Devan.
It's really convenient to do it in the shower.
Bald person
I'm
support
getting
group.
there.
Yeah, he's got the 2 Pontiac symbols going on in his dome right now.
I'm blessed. I have
You
thick
have a
head of
great
hair.
head of hair.
Yeah, I do.
It's delicious.
You have a great head of hair.
My brother has a great head
It's
of hair.
fantastic.
It's not fair.
You can't even pull it out if you tried. You can stand with your feet on my shoulders and grab my hair and just lean back. And you're just going to hang there.
You
'cause
can
my
do
hair's
that with
not-
my ass.
I'm going to stand on Mark's shoulder and grab his ass and just lean back.
I didn't need that picture of my
All right, we can do one more, and then we should talk about the gym.
Would you rather have a third eye in the middle of your forehead or an extra hand sticking out of your chest?
Ooh.
Extra hand all the way.
Yeah, that could
Pick
come
up things.
Yeah, that could be-
That could come in handy.
Is it a functional
Boom, boom.
Come in handy.
Where's that soundboard, Mom? We want to have the rim shot.
Damn it.
I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, because a third eye, that wouldn't give you much, like, better depth perception, or what would its function be? It's in the middle of your head, so you're not gaining,
Be like a
if it was
religious leader
behind
for
you, maybe.
Hinduism.
You really want an extra hand coming in? How
Oh,
hard would that be?
They're both not good.
Would it be a left hand or a right hand, or what would it be?
Ooh,
Would it be like a strong hand?
You just have like 5
No, it's a
fingers.
pinky
Or
instead
a
of
double
thumb.
thumb hand.
Double thumb hand, dude.
There you go.
And a righty and a lefty.
You know the first thing I would do with my new hand, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Stranger.
Oh,
Yeah. The stranger.
It's not going to
just lay on your hand.
Oh, it better reach. It's not. Do I have some arm with it too, or wrist, or just?
It did just say hand. It might just be.
Oh, so it could be like a little T-Rex.
That's a
T-Rex
sock. No, I need to get.
You need the full range of motion.
Full arm, man.
Listen, it doesn't have to be long. It just has to get to my crotch. It's all I require.
Can you use the other hands?
Yeah, but this is a new
Could
hand.
maybe hold the magazine for you, and you have both hands now free to do whatever you
Oh.
want.
There you go.
Cup the balls. While I'm working the shaft. Minding the stepchildren, Molly. Remember, mind the stepchildren. All right, well, let's give Troy a big thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks. guys.
And
No problem.
should we call it Troy and Gang?
Train gang, train the crew, the posse.
Yep. Let's hear about your gym a little bit more. We didn't really.
Yeah, what
Discuss
made you
that a little
decide
bit.
to open a gym?
Ooh.
Mental disorder? No. No, looking back on it now, it is what it is, but it was a crazy idea to open up a gym while my wife was pregnant. I was building this place while she was getting closer. Like, July 16th, we had our daughter, and I opened it up October 6th. So you can imagine the chaos at that time, and then trying
Yeah.
to manage the vape shop
Oh,
too.
sorry, honey. I gotta go get the place ready. Sorry.
Well, the biggest thing was I had deliveries, semi-deliveries, and like truckers. You're crabby fuckers.
Yeah.
They put up with a lot. I know a guy who used to be a dispatcher for a trucking company.
Oh yeah, I'm
And, like,
sure.
if they go to Walmart, if they miss their window, they gotta sit outside Walmart like all day
Yep.
until Walmart decides they're ready to take your shit.
No, I know, but yeah, it was just craziness. But no, I did it because couple of reasons. One, I've always loved the gym. I've always liked working out. But I was in like commercial gyms like Anytime Fitness, YMCA, and I was just sick and tired of them. They were boring. Music always sucked. The energy sucked. The people running the place just
Franz and Franz.
they never. Franz, he's Franz. No, there was no place for like the freaks or like the people that wanted to train really hardcore and athletes.
Mhm.
There was no real place for them. They're like, can't use chalk, don't bang weights around. So the place I put together is meant for whether people do bodybuilding, CrossFit, powerlifting, strongman stuff. They can do all of that there because it's kind of hard to describe without seeing pictures of it, but it's not a typical type of gym.
We're gonna have pictures of it on the website.
I've got them on my Facebook
Facebook?
page. There's a website, MidwestStrengthWB.com.
Instagram.
We'll link all that up.
But yeah. It was a passion for a long time, and the only drawback to it now is that it's harder for me to work out now because people are always asking me questions. They're always stopping me. I'm still by myself. I don't have any employees there yet, so
Okay.
I'm kind of everything there right now.
All right. I always get gassy when I work out. That's why I don't like working out in gym.
Gassy when you work out?
I fart like crazy.
Maybe it's because you're moving around.
Yeah, that's
Getting
what I
shit
think
going.
it is. I know I'm doing it right, but then it's like if I'm at Anytime Fitness or Planet Fitness or something, I'm like, fuck, I gotta fart.
It's a
like
hot
women
chicken
here.
in front of me.
Yeah.
That's what the bathroom's
When
for.
that one's on, you're not paying any attention to it. So
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter. You kind of drowned out your surroundings and
Just rip it.
let it rip.
See, my
Swat
facility,
and rip.
6,000 square feet. It's 18-foot high ceilings, loud music. You could shit your pants and no one would even notice. Nobody's even going to know.
All right. No,
So you play music while they're
Oh, yeah.
what's going on? What kind of music do you like to play?
We play pretty much rock and hip-hop.
Okay.
Got a 4,000-watt DJ stereo system in the place.
Nice.
All right.
24/7.
Big old 18-inch
24/7?
It plays 24/7.
Wow.
And my neighbor's a dickhead and hates me. He can't stand it.
Maybe music blasting 24/7.
He doesn't-
Turn
he-
him
he-
into a dickhead.
No, he doesn't. This is the kicker. He doesn't even run a business over there. He's a rich prick that lives out in like Cedarburg. He stores an RV. He stores an RV. Stores a fucking RV. And
Not
I'm
restores, just
and I'm
stores.
supposed to be aware of whenever he gets there because I don't want to offend him or his RV.
Oh, fuck that.
Probably cooking meth in there or something.
RV.
Disturbs the process.
That's what someone else said. They said he's probably cooking meth over there.
Hey, man. These sound vibes are fucking up my meth. dude.
Fucking it up.
Yeah.
His quiet room. Sits in his RV. And
Like in The Accountant, that movie. with
Oh, speaking
Ben
of-
Affleck.
maybe
Did
he likes
you-
bringing chicks back to his RV.
That could be the thing. So his wife doesn't
Like
know
a
or
movie?
something.
No,
Yeah.
did you hear about the conspiracy theory about how Breaking Bad is the prequel to The Walking Dead?
I've heard
I did
rumors
hear a
about
little bit
it,
some.
Because they show Merle's bag and it has the blue meth and
Has the
everything
blue
in
meth,
it,
yep.
and they think that the blue meth is what started the
Kinda correlates.
zombie apocalypse.
Huh.
Boom, boom, boom.
You still watching Walking Dead?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we gave up.
I'm on my third time going all the way through it right now.
Yeah,
I love
you-
that show.
I love it too.
Have you read any of the comic books?
Mm-mm.
I have the first two compendiums, which is like
Nerd.
16 issues or whatever.
I've read the first two. The
Yeah.
comics are way different than the show. And
They're different
super
enough
good.
where it's interesting.
Pretty
They're
brutal.
Very graphic.
Pretty brutal.
I can't. I'm not a comic guy.
I
I
wasn't
know.
either, but I've read them and they were really
But when you're
good.
taking a shit, you don't have your phone. They're kind of nice
Oh,
just
yeah.
to have there.
So I still keep magazines in my bathroom, man.
Game Informer every week for me.
Yep, same here.
Yep. So you got the Mega Man episode.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right
I
now.
did.
That's what we're reading.
It's right in my bathroom.
Awesome. All right. Let's wrap her up, Mark. How does that sound? I think we had fun. Did everybody have fun?
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun is
Yeah.
mandatory here.
Yep, we have fun. Mao, did you have fun? Fuck you.
No fun. I
You'll
just
feel
have
better
to
when we
eat.
can afford to pay you.
Oh,
So, we are Tom and Mark Off the Rails. Our website is theunipodcast.com. On Twitter, we are at Unipodcast. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/unipodcast. You too can ask Tom anything at asktomanything414@gmail.com. Our podcast is available on iTunes, YouTube, SoundCloud, and all your favorite podcast hosting websites. See our website for more details.
And come to our website. If you're going to buy anything on Amazon, just click on it. We get a kickback. What the hell? Why the fuck not? Help us out.
Love. Yeah.
And thank you very much for Troy and the gang coming in.
No problem.
We can see you at Midwest Vapor Pro in Jackson. And stop in, say hi to everybody. And we're going to drop off some cards by you.
Yeah.
So everybody can get the
Sounds
podcast.
good.
They should be coming in next week.
Yep. And the gym. What's the gym name again?
Midwest Strength and Fitness.
Midwest Strength and Fitness
It's
in West Bend.
Yep.
Excellent. Stop by there. Check our website. We will have all that up. And Mao, we got to get some pictures of these guys.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, universe.